tell me your life.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I brought you the lineup prediction, which was created by Wise over here, and he thought I think that this the lineup is going to win against the Mamelodi Sundowns on Saturday. Even though it's not going to be an easy match, but this will be actually
Oh, this guy.
tested from the both side. You understand? So Wise, bro, I brought you here on PlaySport Live right now as things stands. Can you explain to fans why actually you chose this lineup?
Yeah, well, yeah, thank you, Mula Magai.
Yes.
And thanks to the listeners at home. Initially, the first thing we already know that the goalkeeper, the goalkeeper, we have only one goalkeeper at Kaizer Chiefs. The rest we don't even trust them. So the first controversial thing that I made was to take out Frosler. For me, Frosler in the past 2 games he has not lived up to the standard, or
Okay.
according to my standard
Yes.
of how he should be playing. Firstly, he's not helping us with going up front. He doesn't add any numbers going up front. The
Yes.
second thing, even at defense, when he wins the ball, most of the time he wins it and then he plays it up front. That's the problem for me with this guy. For me, according to me, with Frosler. So I would like to see someone else take that position. As much as we have seen the coach taking out some players for for not playing good, for not playing the football he wants. I
Yes.
also believe that Frosler has not been playing the football in the past 2 games. He has not lived up to the standard. The thing is that I don't mind somebody arguing against Frosler. I'm not saying that it's a determined thing. If you can argue with points, I don't mind that thing. We can put
Yes.
him back. But for now, for me,
Yes.
Frosler has to be on the bench. Frosler has to be on the bench. And then the second controversial decision I made was to bring in Ngobo in the midfield.
Yes.
Before I go to the midfield, let me talk about the defense. The defense for me has been working wise. The partnership between Miguel and Dudley has been working for us. For
Yes.
me, Dudley and Miguel has been the best partnership we've had. We know that Msimango plays like a chess boy. He can't be brought in and be trusted.
Yeah.
Let him eat the bench a bit. He'll come back once he's ready to fight for the team. And then uh, yeah, and then Bradley Cross for me, Bradley Cross is like manna sent from heaven for me when it
Yes.
comes to our right back position. Let's not forget,
I mean,
guys, where we are
you mean
moving
our a
from.
left back?
Yeah, when it comes to our left back position, like let's not forget, like we once had somebody called Clanty. Yo, there was this player called Clanty. I really couldn't tolerate that guy. Like I really couldn't. Like people said I just hated him for nothing. Like yeah, I hated him for nothing because he was doing nothing. Like literally, like that guy will get the ball and there's nobody in the box and then he'll put in a cross. And you're
Yes.
like, my guy, 5 players are in the box for the opposition team. You've got no player in the box, but you're going to try to put in a cross. Who are you trying to put it for?
Yes, man. It doesn't make sense. That doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. So,
So
as you also in you
with
okay, you can carry on, bro.
okay with Bradley Cross can start the ball at the back. Yeah, if we have seen that happen, like even against Gallant, he started that ball that led to the second goal.
Okay.
He started it from the back. Even on or even yesterday, for me, he had the only time he had errors was when Saile was brought in. That's when I started to see his errors because you know what happens. Saile, when he defends, he goes on the inside. He's no longer helping out the left back. Now the left back is supposed to mark 2 players. Now against 2 players, my guy, you are never going to win unless you just beat them with your IQ. That's where I started to see a lot of his mistakes, but of which those mistakes were based on the fact that now he's marking 2 players alone of those errors, and then Dudley tried to help him in, and then now when you're Dudley trying to help him, now we are pulling some players out, and then now
Yeah.
they're creating the space. That's where we started to see them attacking on the side because they knew Sailor was going to go on the inside.
Fact.
You know
Fact.
that Sailor. I no longer want to see him in the lineup. Like even on the bench, let's bring back Potsani. Maybe Potsani can do something.
Can
Like
do
Sailor,
better.
yesterday. Yesterday, Sailor showed us that you know what. This is why the coach doesn't want him. You know, Some players you'll say the coach have got bad attitude towards them. You will say that, but now it's not the coach only. Even us as fans are turning against him. So what
Yes.
will happen to him?
Yes.
Nobody's going to protect him. Who's going to protect him? Because now we as fans are turning against him.
Yes. So you said the
And
role of Ushabalala to play in front of Ngobo and Serino. Can you please explain that?
yeah, for me now then, let me start with the controversial position of Ngobo. The first thing, the introduction of Ngobo. For me, Ngobo, like I said in the group, like for me, Ngobo, I don't see him as that number 10 as everybody sees him. I see him as an eight, a defensive, not a defensive, but somebody who starts the ball from the back and then
Actually,
creates
you can say maybe a center midfielder, maybe a CM.
a CM. Yeah, he's much of a CM who creates chances from, but he's a defensive playmaker, not a defensive midfielder. Like he plays, he'll play makes at that defensive position. You see.
I
So that's what I
understand.
want him to do. That's what I want him to do. I don't want a double pivot. No, I don't want a double pivot because I saw what the double pivot was doing with Mart and
Oh, so you
with this
prefer
guy.
Blom to play solo?
Yeah, Blom should play solo. We know Blom can play solo. Blom has been playing solo, and we know once when Blom plays solo, you know that he's going to control that midfield. He has
Yes.
done that before.
Yes.
Yeah, so let him play solo there, and then from there we play with Ngobo going up front. So Ngobo will be the one who's just making sure that every ball that the second ball that he gets, he creates opportunities. I know he can do that.
Yes.
He's got
Yeah.
a pass on him. He might not be fast to be played into that number 10. I don't want him on that number 10 because he's not fast enough to see those half chances. That's why I criticize him. Sometimes he does not see the half chances.
Yes. So on the
So
match
playing
of
him in that
okay, I wanted to
yeah,
ask you on the match of Saturday. So you prefer Chivaviro and Dupria to start the match?
yes, I prefer Dupreez and Chivaviro to start the match. Why do I prefer? One thing I saw against the game that passed by is that sometimes Chivaviro will run and then all of a sudden leave the ball behind and then nobody's winning the second ball. You understand? So when you've got a double somebody who's a striker, the problem with Duba is not much of a winger. He's much more of an identical winger. He moves to the wing way too much rather than Dupreez. Dupreez will come in and then make sure that that second ball is his. The only way we are going to beat Sundowns is to make sure we win the second ball. The second ball is going to be much more because the second ball will make sure that we can open them very fast. We can open them up very fast.
Yes.
So rather than that, yeah.
I know.
For
Yeah.
again, another thing that led me to bring in Dupreez was because I talked to this guy Mesh. I talked to Mesh during the day. He showed me on some of the things that Dupreez can do, but I feel like Dupreez cannot be a 9. You understand? He's
Yeah.
not much more of a body 9. You understand?
Yes.
The body 9 that we have with Ranga is working for us because, like, do you remember this guy, this cow we used to have, Nkata? You remember Nkata? Yeah, Nkata was a cow, but he was a brilliant cow. You know those
Yeah.
brilliant cows that you must have. Yeah, he was a brilliant cow because now with Nkata you'll see that he can hold up ball. He might miss clear cut chances, but he's gonna hold up ball and allow the likes of Levese and Parker to score goals. You understand?
True.
That's what I want from Ranga at the same time. But Ranga also has an eye for goal. That's one thing that's different between him and Nkata. He can score goals, Ranga, and he wants to score goals.
Yes.
That's one thing. So
Yes.
this season, I prefer for this game. I prefer to please Ranga and Shabalala up front to
Yes.
create much more of those diagonal runs, and then give Sereno much more space so that he can create more chances.
Yes. No, man, thank you very
Yeah.
much. Thank you very much for your lineup. Guys, you also have a chance just to tell me the lineup prediction on the comment section. This is Wise lineup prediction. Tell me what you think about it.
Yeah.
I will see you on my next lovely video.